Have you ever felt like someone is manipulating your emotions for their own benefit? You're not alone. Welcome to a journey that dives deep into the murky waters of emotional manipulation. This is a widespread phenomenon that weaves its intricate web across various aspects of our lives, from personal relationships to professional settings, and even in the broader societal context. It's a subtle form of control that often goes unnoticed, but its effects can be profound and far-reaching, potentially causing significant harm to our mental and emotional well-being. Emotional manipulation is the crafty and cunning exploitation of another's emotions for personal gain. It's a strategy that revolves around influencing someone's thoughts and feelings, steering them in a direction that serves the manipulator's interests. It can take the form of guilt-tripping, playing the victim, gaslighting, or even subtle forms of intimidation. The manipulator might not even be fully aware of their actions, but the result is the same: a loss of self-esteem, confidence, and emotional stability for the person on the receiving end. Now, it's important to understand that emotional manipulation isn't reserved for the stereotypical villains in our lives. It's not just the playground bully or the domineering boss. It can come from those closest to us, our friends, family, and loved ones. It's these relationships that can often be the most damaging, as they're founded on trust and love, making it all the more difficult to detect and address the manipulation. The impact of emotional manipulation on an individual's mental and emotional health can be severely damaging. It can lead to feelings of guilt, shame, confusion, and self-doubt. Over time, it can erode one's self-worth, leading to a host of psychological issues, including anxiety, depression, and even post-traumatic stress disorder. But fear not, for there is light at the end of this tunnel. Recognizing emotional manipulation is the first step towards preventing it, and that's precisely what we're here to do: to arm you with the knowledge and tools to identify and counteract these manipulative tactics, to reclaim your emotional autonomy, and to foster healthier, more balanced relationships. Stay tuned, because this journey is just beginning. Emotional manipulation can be subtle, but there are telltale signs that you can look out for. Let's shed some light on these signs, so you can be better equipped to recognize them when they surface. Firstly, guilt tripping is a common maneuver used by emotional manipulators. This involves making you feel guilty or responsible for their problems, even when you're not. They might say things like, "If you cared about me, you would do this for me," or "It's your fault I'm feeling this way." These statements are designed to make you question your actions and feel responsible for their emotions. Next up is gaslighting. Now, this is a particularly insidious form of manipulation, as it makes you question your own perception of reality. The manipulator might deny facts, try to convince you that events didn't happen the way you remember, or suggest that your memory is faulty. This tactic is designed to make you doubt yourself, shaking your confidence and making you more susceptible to their influence. Lastly, playing the victim is another common tactic. Here, the manipulator portrays themselves as the innocent party, often in an exaggerated manner, to gain sympathy, attention, or to deflect blame. They might say things like, "Everyone is against me," or "I can't do anything right." This is designed to make you feel sorry for them and to divert attention away from their own actions or behavior. Remember, emotional manipulators are skilled at using these tactics to their advantage. They may switch between them or use them in combination, making it even more challenging to recognize what's happening. However, once you're aware of these signs, you can start to question their behavior and protect yourself. Being aware of these signs is crucial in protecting yourself from emotional manipulation. When you can recognize these tactics, you're taking the first step towards safeguarding your emotional health. So stay vigilant, and remember, it's okay to stand up for yourself when someone is trying to manipulate your emotions. Before we delve into strategies to counteract emotional manipulation, remember to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Join us as we explore the realms of self-confidence and personal growth in our upcoming videos. Let's continue our journey towards emotional resilience together. Now, let's equip ourselves with strategies to stop emotional manipulation in its tracks. As we navigate life, it's crucial to be armed with strategies that can help us counteract emotional manipulation. No one deserves to be manipulated emotionally, And it's important to remember that we all have the right to our own feelings, thoughts, and actions. One indispensable strategy is setting boundaries. Boundaries act as a buffer between you and the manipulator. They define what is acceptable behavior and what is not. It's like drawing a line in the sand beyond which the manipulator cannot cross. This could mean limiting your interactions with the person, or clearly stating what kind of behavior you won't tolerate. Setting boundaries can be challenging, especially when dealing with close relationships, but remember, it's essential for your emotional well-being. Next, let's talk about assertiveness. Assertiveness is about expressing your thoughts and feelings in a respectful yet firm manner. It's about standing your ground without being aggressive. It's about saying no when you need to, without feeling guilty. It's about listening to your gut feeling and trusting your instincts. When you're assertive, you make it clear to the manipulator that you won't be swayed easily. Practice being assertive in small ways every day, and over time, you'll find your voice growing stronger and more confident. Another strategy to stop emotional manipulation is to maintain emotional detachment. This doesn't mean you should stop caring or feeling altogether. Instead, it means not letting your emotions rule your actions or decisions. When you're emotionally detached, you can see the manipulator's tactics more clearly, and you're less likely to be swayed by them. You can maintain emotional detachment by practicing mindfulness and staying focused on your own feelings and needs. Lastly, don't hesitate to seek professional help if necessary. Emotional manipulation can be complex and difficult to deal with on your own. Therapists and counselors are trained to help you navigate these situations. They can provide you with tools and strategies to deal with emotional manipulation effectively. They can also provide a safe and supportive environment where you can express your feelings and concerns without fear of judgment or manipulation. These strategies are not exhaustive, and different strategies may work better for different people. The key is to find what works best for you and to apply it consistently. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. There are resources and support available to help you. Emotional manipulation is a serious issue, but with the right strategies, you can stop it in its tracks. You can regain control over your emotional well-being and live a healthier, happier life. With these strategies, you can regain control over your emotional well-being. Emotional manipulation can be a daunting challenge to overcome, but with awareness and the right strategies, it's entirely possible. As we draw to a close, let's take a moment to revisit the key points we've discussed today. Understanding emotional manipulation is the first step towards countering it. Remember, it's not about blaming others or feeling victimized, but about recognizing when it's happening and taking appropriate action to protect your emotional well-being. We've talked about the signs of emotional manipulation. These can range from guilt trips and gaslighting to playing the victim or using passive-aggressive behavior. It's important to note that these behaviors aren't always easy to spot, especially when they're coming from someone close to us. But by staying alert and trusting our instincts, we can begin to identify these patterns and respond to them effectively. In the midst of the chaos that emotional manipulation can cause, it's crucial not to lose sight of our self-worth. We've delved into various strategies to stop emotional manipulation, such as setting boundaries, practicing assertiveness, and seeking professional help when needed. Each of these strategies is a tool in your arsenal to help you reclaim your power and autonomy. Setting boundaries is about knowing your limits and communicating them clearly to others. It's about respecting yourself enough to say no when something doesn't feel right. Practicing assertiveness, on the other hand, is about expressing your needs and feelings in a respectful yet firm manner. It's about standing your ground and not allowing others to undermine your feelings or experiences. And remember, there's no shame in seeking professional help. Therapists, counselors, and life coaches can provide valuable insights and guidance to help you navigate through this challenging journey. They can equip you with the skills and techniques to counter emotional manipulation and foster healthier relationships. Knowledge is power. By understanding emotional manipulation and equipping ourselves with effective strategies, we can create a safe emotional space for ourselves and others. It's not an overnight process, but a journey of self-discovery and growth. It's about making conscious choices that contribute to our emotional well-being and resilience. So, as we wrap up, I invite you to reflect on our discussion today. Which strategies will you work on first? Maybe it's setting boundaries, or perhaps it's practicing assertiveness. Or maybe you've decided to seek professional help. Whatever it is, remember that every step you take is a step towards a healthier, more empowered you. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What resonated with you? What are you eager to implement in your life? We'd love to hear your insights and experiences. Remember, you're not alone in this journey.